Ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to take a moment to talk about the phenomenal woman who is the catalyst behind this event, and just take a moment to give a round of applause to Dr. Alyssa Dunn. This gathering is about teaching and learning, and this poem is in honor of teaching and learning. They asked why I do what I do just the other day. And at first, I found my words amiss. I had little to say, but it's not because I did not know how or when to commence. It's just that some of the things I do, well, they make no practical sense. And they told me, those that can do, those that can't, you know the rest. So I really tried to explain things to them. I tried to give it my best, but what I do is multifaceted and hard to understand, and honestly just doesn't sound real good to the average everyday man, because teaching is a calling, and not everyone is called. Because some of the things we put up with will make a grown man bawl. See, I'm stressed when I only have 15 minutes to eat lunch, or when I have lunchroom duty with that rowdy, hungry bunch. When young man, take your hat off is the way I greet the day, and furlough days are sneaky ways they cheat me out my pay. How can I claim that I'm a professional when the reality of NCLB ignores my teacher training and steals my autonomy? And when will day-long bladder control be recognized as a valuable skill? Or making my small paycheck magically cover some huge bill? How can I stand up proudly, keep from looking like a fool when Arnie Duncan says I'm why kids don't succeed in school? There's a special place reserved in hell for the creators of standardized youth. CRCT, SAT. Don't mind me, I just want to teach kids the truth. But teaching is a calling, and not everyone is called, and some of the things that we experience just can't be described at all. How do I describe what I feel when students come to me in tears? Because I am the one they trust to help assuage their fears. Or how cool it is when they get excited about Beowulf. Or how awed I am that they come to me when looking for the truth. I cannot put in dollar signs what great joy it brings to teach that ending the Vietnam War was also Martin's dream. To share a people's history of the United States. To explain that 1492 was not just an innocent date. You see, we change minds and attitudes. We shape hearts and souls. We direct the course of the future. We help our children realize their goals. And teaching is a calling. And not everyone is called. Not everyone is strong enough to make change for us all. To take some Georgia children who never crossed the Georgia state line and help them comprehend the struggle of a child in Palestine. To fight against the status quo and not to get depressed when adequate yearly progress is what my president values best. Nikki Giovanni, Sandra Cisneros, the autobiography of Malcolm X. These are things I have the opportunity to help my students ingest. I can teach that 2 plus 2 is the mathematical system that is ours. But the Incas use yupanas and were able to study the stars. We can challenge meritocracy. Start kids asking, what is fair? Help the next generation be different. if they're willing to take the dare. Whether teaching school in K through 12 or teaching teachers as I do now, it's hard to describe the magnitude of the duty with which we're endowed. Because teaching is a calling, and not everyone is called. And a teacher's work can't be evaluated by numbers on a wall. And you can't just pick one of us up at your local shopping mall because you need someone with the patience of Job, Peter, and Paul. So I told them, those that can do, those that can't teach, yeah, that's true. But let me share just one small thing I know that may be of news to you. True comprehension of what a teacher does is way out of your damn reach. And those who can, like you, do nothing. So those of us who can't stand by and watch the world implode, yeah, we teach.